Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is once again a Rokket Infinite Negate deck. This was, as you saw, just a fresh hand. It was a blind hand. I did not tamper with it a bit, and as you can see, I will more than likely pull off our combo here. Things you want to be careful of are Rocket Synchron and Rocket Tracer, as they do lock you into not dragons, dark monsters in general, which is why they can be a tiny bit dangerous. But I'm pretty sure in this I should be able to get my full combo off. So we're going to go ahead, activate Boot Sector Launch, activate Quick Launch, Special Summon stuff. I won't be doing the Rocket Tracer chain Quick Launch thing, because once again, Rocket Tracer does lock you into dark monsters, which is not what we want because our Simorgh is a wind monster. So we're going to use Boot Sector Launch, Special Summon our Metal Rocket and our Magna Rocket, Normal Summon our Rocket Tracer, and then we can just overlay for a a Forstrix, and now we can detach one. It does not matter what we detach. Search our Singing Lanius. Now this might look inconsistent, mainly because we did exhaust our entire hand, but it is actually not at all inconsistent. In fact, it is really consistent. And well, this starting hand is a really flexible one, and usually for Infinite Negate decks, you want 5 monsters, use 3, go into Simorgh, use 2, go into Union Carrier. But since we only have 4 monsters, and the good thing is we're running Dragon, so we can summon Guard Dragon LP. LP can special summon Red Eye's Darkness Metal, and this fact that you only need 4 monsters just makes it so much more flexible than our other Infinite Negate decks. Now the problem here is LP does lock us into dragon monsters, as you can see, but we're going to get rid of it anyway, so we're going to use Darkness Metal, special summon it. Now whether we're using Errata Darkness Metal or real Darkness Metal, it does not matter at all because we're not even going to look at it. We can go ahead, summon something, it doesn't matter. I don't know, just go for the Romulus, because why not? And then we use those two to summon Union Carrier. Now once again, you can just add Dragon Ravine to your hand of Romulus. I'm not doing this here because why not? Yeah, that's really the whole combo. Union Carrier equips our Thunderbird to it. And now during our end phase, Simorgh will special summon Apex Avian from our deck. Now, in case you haven't seen any of my other Infinite Negate videos, the way this Infinite Negate works, Apex Avian has the effect once per chain. If your opponent activates a card or its effect, you can bounce back one Mist Valley card to negate it. Now you're going to be bouncing back Mist Valley Thunderbird. Mist Valley Thunderbird, once bounced back, you can just straight up special summon it. And I think Konami probably already knew about this Infinite Negate combo. That's why they made the Mist Valley that's why they made Mist Valley so bad in general. But now with things like Union Carrier and Simorgh the Bird of Sovereignty, you can do this infinitely, because Apex Avian's effect is not once per turn. You can just do this infinitely. And really the problem card in here is not Apex Avian, it's really Thunderbird. And instead of actually banning a problem card like Thunderbird, Konami limits ABC Buster Dragon, because of course that's the bigger problem card. So we'll go into the deck profile now. Okay, so this is the deck rundown. Triple Absoluter. Why isn't the image coming up here? Oh yes, Triple Absoluter. We usually pitch it off stuff like Dragon Ravine and Dragon Shrine to search other rockets, because we do need as many level 4 rockets as we can. And Nash the Rocket, just a generic rocket to get into stuff like Striker Dragon. Other rockets here for the same reason, but it also has a bit better effect to get rid of Speller Trap. That doesn't even target. Triple Magna Rocket, triple Metal Rocket, Triple Rocket Tracer, and Triple Silver Rocket. All of those are level 4, which is mainly why we use them. Our Apex Avian, Thunderbird, and Singing Ladies, they're just part of the Infinite Negate engine. For our Infinite Negate engine, we only need 3 main deck cards, but we do need uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. You can count Halky Fibrax here too, but mainly just because we have stuff like Rocket Synchron, it's not really a part of the Infinite Gate engine for this. One Red MD, as you saw in that last test hand, really because we don't need to open with 5 monsters anymore. We just need to open with 4, and then we can go into our Simorgh with 3 of them, and then use the last one. Since this is a dragon deck, we use the last one to go into Guard Dragon LP. This can special summon Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal revives a dragon, and now since LP locks you into dragons, you have to link it off for something like a Romulus, and then you use the Red MD and then the Romulus to go into Union Carrier. It's pretty basic, and that is what makes this Infinite Gate deck a lot better than some of the others. For last month we have Tempest. Tempest is a really great extender, especially if the only monster you have left is maybe an Absoluter and it's not level 4 or lower like the one we need for LP. That's why Tempest is really great for stuff like Dragon Ravine, Dragon Shrine. It's a really great extender and just gets another monster on the field. Triple quick. Wait, I haven't even gone to spells yet. A triple Allure of Darkness for that draw power. Every 99% of this deck is dark. Triple Boot Sector Launch. We do have a way to search it off easily. Off Striker Dragon, you can consider just using 2 because we can search it off Striker Dragon. But it's a lot better if we have 3 because then that level 4 lower monster can be used to go into LP. Double Boral Regenerator. Once again, it is practically a monster reborn, and it does help us get more monsters on the field. One Dragon Ravine, maybe to pitch off a Absoluter or a Tempest, and we have 2 Dragon Shrine in there for the same reason. Triple Quick Launch, just to special summon a Rokket from our deck. And finally, we have 1 Terraforming to search stuff like Boot Sector Launch and Dragon Ravine if we already have Boot Sector Launch in our hand. For extra deck, we have Borolo Savage Dragon. It's really easy to make it in this deck. 1 Force Strix for the... It's mainly going to be our Winged Beast to get into Simorgh. 1 Boralen Dragon, because why not? I had one free space in... I had an empty space in my extra deck, so I just decided to put Boralen Dragon because it is such a great monster. 1 Halky Fibrax, we can make it using Rocket Tracer and stuff like that. And it can also summon things like Rocket Synchron from your deck, which is also really nice. We have our the only monster it can't summon is Rocket Synchron, sorry. We have our 1 Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Steel. It's practically a once again, if you have to be able to look into the future for these kind of decks, because if you look into the future and you see that you're not able to go into your Infinite Gate combos, then you can just do your normal Dragon Link plays and then do lots of great stuff. So this is basically a Red MD, but it has tons of more restrictions. It can summon banished monsters too, which is really good in the case of things like Tempest, but you can't special summon link monsters after you do this, so you have to be careful. And it's also placed on the bottom of the deck instead, so there are tons of restrictions in opposed to Red MD. We don't know when we're going to get the errata for Red MD, which makes it a hard once per turn, but that's why we use Darkness Metal. 1 Romulus, searching off Ravine, and also an easy way to pitch off our LP. LP to special summon Red MD from our deck, Pisty to summon it from our graveyard after LP summons it from our deck. One of the main combos you could go for is if you happen to open up with a Rocket Tracer, you can go into a Halky Fibrax Then you can use Halki Fibrax, special summon a Rokket Synchron, and then you can go into LP, and then some way or the other, if you're able to get another dragon on the field, you can go into Pisty, LP summon Red MD, do various stuff like summoning Saryuja, and do your cool Dragon Link plays. One Heraldic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, just a really nice interruption, and it can also once again get Red MD on the field, and it can even get Tempest on the field, which is also really powerful. One IP, mainly if you're able to get 2 more monsters on the field, which is pretty unlikely to be in all fairness, but actually it's not that unlikely if you're able to use less cards in your hand. But yes, you use it to go into an Avermax, which protects your Thunderbird from being run over in battle. We have our Saryuja once again for Dragon Link plays. Saryuja is an essential piece in these Dragon Link plays. One Symbolic Bird of Sovereignty. Once again, we needed to get our Apex Avian on the field. One Striker Dragon to search out our Boot Sector launch. And finally, one Union Carrier. Union Carrier once again equips our Simorgh with Mist Valley Thunderbird. And that's the whole deck. One more thing you want to have in your side deck for sure is a Dragon Buster. Dragon Buster, put that in my side deck. It is, once again, if you know your opponent is maybe like an invoked player or a Shaddoll player, you definitely want to have your Dragon Buster just in the case, just to lock your opponent out of extra deck summoning, which is really powerful. And it is really powerful in Buster Blader decks too, because you won't even need your Union Carrier to equip it. Who knows, Buster Blader might even become meta because of this card. So yeah, that's my entire deck. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh yes, and remember to like and subscribe. And I just want to say thank you for all the support I've been getting on my last couple of videos. They've been my best videos so far, and I hope you keep on supporting me like that. And okay, this is probably the 3rd time I'm saying this, but and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.